Thanks for joining me. It's Tommy B, and I'm joined with Garrett from the Mosquito Authority. And right now, with all these outdoor weddings, and if you're planning your wedding outdoors this year, we want to help you out. I just had a wedding outdoors, and instead of I didn't know about Mosquito Authority, I had just bottles and bottles of mosquito repellent with me. So this is why Garrett is here today to help you with your mosquitoes when you're outside. So Garrett, thanks for joining me today.
Tommy, thanks for having me. Very much appreciated.
So can you tell us a little bit about the process of if someone wants to bring Mosquito Authority to their wedding site and how that works? How would someone go about doing that, bringing Mosquito Authority to their wedding?
Well, obviously, our goal is to keep the uninvited guests from attending the wedding. So you contact us and let us know. We would work with you with the property and the site location to eliminate the mosquitoes and ticks if so necessary or wanted, and make it a pleasant, fun environment for everybody to have a great time and memorable experiences for all the right reasons.
That's right. I mean, it's just and especially now with COVID, this is just a great thing right now that you're doing, Garrett. With outdoor weddings, it's something that you have to plan. So how have you helped? Like, what does the process work? Do we just someone contacts you right away and then you meet up with them, or do you work with the venues? How have you worked with weddings in the past or events?
Well, I've actually done both. So if you're working with a planner or someone that you want to work with, communicate with me, I can work with them, or I can work with the people that are handling the wedding party directly if they wish, or the homeowner or the facility that might be hosting it outside. There's a lot of different venues that host these environments, so we can work with anybody necessary. The biggest thing would be is to get a hold of us with enough time to plan ahead, if you will, like everything else in a wedding, so that we can properly set the environment so that we can make it as pleasant as possible.
So do you guys have multiple options of how, and you work with, obviously you said the environment and where your weddings are, different weddings are, but what are some of the options with Mosquito Authority?
Well, obviously beyond weddings, we do residential, businesses, restaurants, daycares, all different kinds of facilities. Anywhere you want to be outdoors and you don't want the mosquitoes and you don't want the ticks, right? So we do a lot of different things, and each property is different. Each property holds its own key to sourcing and getting rid of the mosquitoes. So I think that's part of what establishes us and makes us a little bit different than everyone else, is that we are dedicated to making sure that we've gone through and covered all the details necessary to make sure, again, that it's as pleasant as possible.
Perfect. So you guys cover, it says Northern Illinois area. I see most of all of Lake counties, but it says you're also expanding right now?
Yes, we're continually growing. We're servicing all of Northern Illinois, all of Lake County. We're working into McHenry and in lower Wisconsin as well. So we're growing and expanding and, having a blast.
Awesome, Garrett. So cool. So cool. So you mentioned you offer tick control as well. So is it mosquito tick control? Is that it? What else do you guys do?
We promote that we take care of the mosquitoes and ticks, specifically to residences. There's some aspects that are also non-advertised benefits. We help push the spiders away from your eaves, a lot of the ants away from the house. So there's some added benefits that we don't advertise per se, that also help the homeowner as well in the long run. So some added benefits.
So, okay, so this is, it's great. What's the best way to get a hold of you guys? You have multiple ways, obviously, but what's the best way if they want, I need to talk to Garrett right now, other than this website, this awesome bridal page, but what's the best way to get a hold of Garrett and Mosquito Authority?
I would say the best way is to call me directly at the 847-999-8045 number. That's going to come directly to me. I work with all the customers, both. This isn't just about, we come and pray. We're coming to work with you. This is This is a service that requires some participation from the either homeowner or business owner. So I like to work directly with them, get involved with them to make sure they understand their part and they understand and know what I'm going to provide for them.
And is it? Can you explain as you know, just as generic as possible, what a process would be?
Well, in understanding the way the mosquito life cycle works, the biggest, most important thing about mosquitoes is they want really two things: water to lay their eggs, and they can lay 500 mosquito eggs in a water bottle cap. So it's very, very important that we eliminate any water around the property. And some of that done by the homeowner or the business owner in terms of a rain that may happen between treatments, you know, a frisbee upside down. Again, it's just, kind of paying attention to their habitat, if you will, and then working along with us to do the same, as well as applying our product and our proprietary protocol to make sure that the mosquitoes are gone and they don't come back for that period of time.
Perfect. Well, Garrett, sounds like you know mosquitoes more than mosquitoes know mosquitoes.
It's definitely an interesting. Mosquitoes have been around a long time. I don't know if you know, but Jurassic Park, the whole movie started with the basis of a mosquito, right? So they've been around forever. They're the most deadly animal in the whole wide world, which a lot of people don't realize. So, you know, between those and the ticks, you know, we're besides being a nuisance, they're dangerous. We want to get rid of them. We want to make it pleasurable and have a great time. So, yes, I've done a lot of research to make that happen.
Well, it shows, Garrett. It shows. So it's a great thing, and you know, like you said, with all COVID-19 restrictions and things are opening up, and just it's a great idea to have an outdoor wedding, and this is definitely something you have to think about. So, and you got to go to Garrett. He's the guy to go to. He knows his stuff. One last question, though, Garrett. When a mosquito bites you, and to make it not itch, this is a thing I've been told to do. Is to make an X with my fingernail on the bite. Is that true?
That's not necessarily true. It doesn't necessarily work. No.
Okay, cool. I wanted to cover that one. That was one of my. It's always a myth to me. Like if you put an X on there. So thank you again.
Sometimes actually a wet tea bag will help. There's a couple home remedies that work with the X, unfortunately.
Well, I think the best way is to just stop them in their tracks before they get to you, and call Mosquito Authority, call Garrett, and make sure you don't get bit, and take care of your guests at whether it's a wedding or any event you throw. So again, Garrett, where we could call you? Can you remind everybody of that number again?
Yep, 847-999-8045. You'll get me directly. I'm happy to help.
Thank you so much, Garrett, and thank you, Mosquito Authority, and you're doing a great job there. And I will be calling you if I do have an event outdoors soon enough.
Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate the opportunity, sir.
Thank you, Garrett.